All right, if everybody's ready, I'll call this meeting to order. Go ahead and do the pledge. State's not here. Take the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We're going to get them rings on.
I have it on.
Okay. Start with road construction's final pay app. They did come in and finally complete the punch list, and everything looks satisfactory. I did talk to them about the reception desk up here, told them that we wasn't happy with the reception desk. And they give me $1,000 discount on the reception desk because we plan on replacing that reception desk with something that actually works. It's missing that little angle piece there, and there's just no room for a keyboard. And so we're gonna replace Becky's desk. But we need a motion to approve the pay app for road construction final. It's for $15,581.78.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Even with the fire.
Yeah, you really can. And actually, we got a lot more insulation for it, I think. And Becky's new desk. So one thing I'd like to do is go ahead and get the council's permission to go ahead and see what that new desk would cost right there. We got $1,000 split towards it. I'm pretty sure.
That's fine.
Somewhere. Okay. I'll get that going. Safeco Insurance. This is where Kyle had an accident. I believe he backed into somebody's car. I thought it was at the shop, but I believe here at the gas station. Is that right, Ryan?
I didn't do it, but it was outside the shop.
Oh, was it outside shop? Okay. Laura Bozeski's vehicle was backed into. I think it did a little bit of damage. The amount is $1,928.61 of damage.
I'll make a motion that we pay that.
Was this below our deductible or something, Sharon? Was it 1,000? Okay. All right. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We got an old snowplow up there that we really don't need. I'd like to get permission from Brad to put that on a municipal bid and try to sell that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's an old plow. Right? No plow.
Yeah, the snowplow.
It's too short a little bit.
Yeah, we just don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of sitting there going bad, we just get rid of it. Status on the town water project, that's moving right along. We had a meeting here the other night, of course, or the other day. We recorded it, but unfortunately with the Zoom meeting going on with it, you're really very hard to hear. So I don't know what we can do to correct that. We'll have to see what we can do to fix that. But the looks like we're going to be installing the meters in April, around the 1st of April. We're going to pave after the service lines are installed. That's really pretty it. Hopefully everything will go just like that.
Yeah, there might be a little back. Shut down.
Right. Is that because of they didn't have the right part there?
They when they came in to locate, not ours.
Right,
gas and all that was wrong, so that pushed back a week.
I see.
So we're shooting for 16 for another shutdown, tie that in.
And that's at Sycamore in Highland right there. The site of the change for the DPW garage. All right, so we had to change where we was going to put it. We was going to have the entrances coming in on one end, the two big bays, and put it long ways right there, kind of east and west, right there. But it don't look that bad. But when you get over there and put a laser on it, it's like 16 inches in different height right there. So it's going to be a major amount. So what we did was,
Foundation. So,
yeah,
so
we decided to put it up on the hill a little further, turn it the other way, now it's north and south, and we had to move the garage doors to the west side right there.
we'll have 2 14s in the front and 12 on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. So one thing we had to do was change the engineering on the barn. Luckily, we did it before they had done anything. And we have to add some LVLs there at the garage doors because to carry the trusses. So the difference is $900. So I'd like to get the council to approve an additional $900 for the pole barn changes to move, basically to move the doors and around to the one side.
It'd be more functional that way, too. The other way we was doing it was in the library, constantly. Like, and all that.
Yeah,
It's going to be a lot cleaner and a lot more functional this way.
yeah,
I'll make a motion that we approve that additional, what was it, 900?
yep, $900.
$900.
Yep. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
While we're on the barn, I'd like for the council to also go improve 3 garage doors. It comes with the windows and it comes with the man door, but it did not include garage doors. Is that correct?
Yes. I talked to them today, so everything's covered except the garage, 2 14s and 12.
That's 214. So what we'd like to do is get 2 14-foot by 12-foot wide, 14-foot tall for the 2 big doors, uninsulated. They're about $1,400 a piece. And we'd like to get one 12-foot by 12-foot door insulated for the end where the shop's going to be down there.
Because the other car, we'll need it to see that side. Just the side where we'll be actually working it all the time.
Yeah.
So what are those a piece, the others?
So it's $1,400 too.
Oh, it is, so $4,800 then, approximately, for all 4.
4,200.
Yeah. Oh,
Approximately 4,200. Council will approve up to
And
4,500.
me and you going,
Me and you we're going to do.
I think it was 14,000 because I had to quote on it for 14 grand install and for the doors.
Yeah.
so up to 15 then?
That's 4,500.
45.
Yeah.
I mean, we had somebody come and
Oh, I see.
14K. But me and Joe was doing it was going to cost roughly $5K.
Cost of the doors,
Okay,
maybe some nuts and bolts or something.
that's good.
So the council approved purchase of those doors,
I'll make a motion, we approve to purchase the doors
up to 4,500.
up to $4,500.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, I think we probably propose to go to the bank and actually get a loan. Because it actually going to work out better for the utilities making payments on it that way instead of trying to lump sum, which we wouldn't have until, the end of a 5-year period. So I think we had it in our rate study for the water over a 5-year period, it's $32,500. That there's no line for that. It's actually rolled up into extensions and replacements. Is what it's at. Sharon has agreed to we'll separate that this year so we can make those payments, and the rest will have to come out of the winter, right?
Would it be 1/3, 1/3, 1/3? Would we do?
Half of the payment from that water and half from that wastewater.
Wastewater.
Yeah, so
it's been like several years since we've done a rate study, but we gotta look through it, see where we're at with that before we just start saying we need to do a rate study. They're very expensive.
Is it possible for us to take a third out since it's not just for water and wastewater, so we don't put all the pressure on them? Is that possible? Like, is there, to take like a third of the payment to the bank out of just another fund other than water and wastewater?
Well, I think that water and wastewater should be paid.
Even though
The town uses it.
the town uses it for
Mostly.
snow and mowing and
Everything.
everything. Yeah.
Well, we don't have a line item in the general fund either.
What do you do?
It was something we planned to do, though. We submitted a 3-year plan here a couple of years ago, and that was on there. So,
Yeah, that's.
yeah,
Free up.
that's fine. But it was part of our plan several years ago to do it.
Is there a plan and co-edit? We decided to do that.
Well, there's money there.
Well, you have.
We're getting,
We don't have to do something about what's in this year.
Right. Yeah.
So, we can figure out this year and then just include it as a line item next year and decide. And it doesn't have to be the same one each year. I think all you would be deciding, I think, is cost of repayment of that thing, would be a share, third by the two utilities in the town. I don't know what you have to look at. Where that
I'd rather see it done like that. I don't want to put so much pressure on the water and wastewater that it's gonna, we're forced to do another rate study or something because it's going down or.
Yeah. Well, let's not talk about that. There are other reasons we might do it that way, though.
Okay.
But, no.
And I don't think you're committed to doing it this way for the full 10 years.
Right.
Right.
I think what you're talking about is authorizing the debt. The term can be 10 years.
Right.
You would decide not, you would start carrying it. That's what you choose to do, is you're going to pay a third. And you can revisit this whenever you want. Anytime. Nothing.
Yeah.
Right. No.
So this is dynamic, and you can move it around.
So, really, what all I was going to ask for is the council permission to apply for that loan, $50,000, and see where we give it then.
I'm okay with that.
And, all right, we'll take it up that way. That give me time to talk to Sharon. We'll get it worked out.
Do we need to make a motion for it?
I don't.
I think that you are actually approving the loan, and if you make a project, you should be able to do
Yeah, you have to give me
Okay.
permission to sign it and stuff. I will need to get permission to sign the contract, though, Mr. Brown's contract for the pole barn.
I'll make a motion for you to sign that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, I'll talk to Alan there at the bank, and we'll see if we can get that rolling. Dave's trust funds are still probably in the escrow. Our community crossings project, we're supposed to be sending out the bids. I haven't got anything back from the police of Brinkman yet. I'm waiting on them. Yeah, and they're asking that we send that out for the bids. And how's that work, Lee? We have to advertise that twice?
Let's see. For bids. No, I don't know. Why?
Okay.
We need that.
We don't have a copy of the scope of work yet. That's what I'm waiting on, to get that, so we can.
So, we do have the money?
They told me to get Pam Reese with NDOT, told me to go ahead and send it out for bids, to let her know what the contract price was going to be, not to sign a contract or get into a contract, and then wait for them to
Okay.
approve
And
it.
so you're waiting on specs?
Waiting on the specs.
It must be, because we can certainly have.
Okay.
Those more movies.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Just let me know when you can.
Okay, I'll send it to you as soon as I get it. But that's where we're at with the community projects. Yeah, hopefully we still get that this year. Juanita Graham water bill. I think we figured that out, that Juanita gets one bill, one standard bill.
With the water turned on.
Yep.
So it'd be probably just a minimum water bill every month.
That upstate website has been updated. And Becky's got that done. Third person for DPW. We've actually come to a decision, didn't we, Brad? We'd like to, the council take that.
It's Bruce Barnett. It's probably, so,
Yeah,
he's a good operator.
we had several good applicants. We did. Yeah, I think, and for the price, we really can't go wrong.
He got us all this pre-approval and all that stuff.
Yeah,
When would he start, Brad?
tomorrow.
His roads are pretty rough. All the smoke roads are good.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. So the land is do his thing.
Is that at,
Sand leaks.
is he at 18 an hour?
yes.
Starting out at 18 an hour.
So, with that recommendation, we ask the council to go ahead and approve the hiring of Bruce Burnett.
Wait on me.
No. I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, and let's start tomorrow.
Give me your second. Hey, Rose, Jeremy. I've been kind of talking to reading songs, talking to Lee, try to do a little bit of upkeep on their end.
Yeah.
And it's not.
I'm going to roll them in rough shape.
So I'm next day, I'll probably go above them, project manager. I don't know what else to do. It's because I asked them. Twice a week. Hey, we do this about this hole, we do this about this road. We take care of it, I don't see them. So, go above my head, I guess.
Right, the next is the Consumer Confidence Report. So we got a price to do that. It was actually almost 3 times what it was last year, wasn't it, Sharon?
Mm-hmm.
And so I asked Justin to get us a few more quotes, and he did. He got us 3 more quotes. So this is the lowest one with Hoosier Utility Solutions. It's $750 for the Consumer Confidence Report and $750 for the water loss audit validation.
I'll make a motion, we approve both of those.
These are both required yearly.
Mm-hmm.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, we'll get that started. Next we got,
We got that done.
I skipped down, didn't I? That's all right.
No, it was on there twice.
Oh, was it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see it there now. All right. Purchase of the TV for a meeting room. Be nice if we had a TV up here so we could get, when people come in to give presentations, they can put the presentation up there, the audience could see it. And it would actually be nice if we had 2 of them so that we could see the presentation as well. What's the council think about that? Check in on the price of it?
Yeah.
We could see how much it would cost.
All right.
Cost us.
What we'll do,
Good idea.
we'll get the cost, and we'll get back on that next month, okay?
Mm-hmm. Maybe Steve, like if Police and Vanderbeek were going to come and they give a presentation, what kind of equipment they would need to use to
Yeah, that's one.
use that. Yeah.
It's inevitable,
Yeah.
But it's going to happen probably for the end of the year,
Yeah.
undoubtedly. Replacing the storm drain on Elm Street, we had to purchase a casting with $700 to go on that.
Our rehab.
So we do have a few places in town with some storm issues that we need to deal with.
There's two more of them.
Yeah, a couple of them over, way past overdue.
Marion and Maple for sure.
That's the dog one.
Yeah.
That's another bad.
That's over by your house. I know. I'm just waiting for a car tire to land in that, you know,
Yeah.
and it's been like that forever. Yeah, and that's about $1,000, Brad.
Yeah.
Okay.
7,000, the casting's about 725, the active mud and all that stuff.
So do we need to approve both of those to be done? The one he's working on over on Elm and the Maple?
That's general maintenance that has to be done.
Okay,
Uh,
sounds good.
Actually, it needed done.
Mm-hmm.
So it brings us to the cross street. I believe I mentioned this to everybody about the pipe slump on the alley between Cross Street and Church Street. It's a 60% slump. So we thought we was going to have to fix it. Brad had got us a price of like $33,000. What Brad from Pierceville? So, but we didn't get no other prices because I sent it to the engineer and she told me to hold off, don't do nothing till she gets a look at the footage and stuff. So Brad's going to send her the footage if he hasn't already.
Yeah.
And she's going to review that. Me and her's going to have a meeting here in the next week or so to discuss what we're going to do right there.
So my theory on it though is, so somebody bored in a lateral down from our shop, and they put a lot of stone in there. They bored into it, and the stone's up there. And I think they jetted it and jetted it and jetted it, and never got the stone. So now I think the stone's out, it's going to push it. My opinion, it's going to push it. I think all the stone had it jacked up so high, they can't build it on top of it. Now the stone's gone, I think we'll be
So,
okay.
yeah, and we are working on getting Comcast to pay for that. We're going to get Comcast to pay for all that. That's damage that was caused when they hit that.
Yeah, because
Lateral with their boring machine and all the gravel got into it. So, yeah, we're going to work on see if we can hold them accountable for that damage.
Yeah.
Cost of valve mapping. So it's not just valve mapping. IDAM is actually recommending that we have all of our inventory mapped, our fire hydrants, our valves, our water lines, our sewer lines, our storm lines,
We need
the
that.
whole thing.
Yeah, we
We
need
really
that.
do. We really do. It would make it a whole lot easier. So I talked to I actually communicated with him, email. Justin Holly sent me some stuff, and I got on there and looked at it. It's really nice. Let's see, I don't know if I got the name of it down here, but it's really nice little setup, and basically it's for our assets management. It help out with the assets management tremendously. But it seems like that all you have to do is pay a subscription fee of $20 a month per user. That's what it is. So we've only have like 2 users, maybe the max. So, but I'm gonna see what the mapping cost is. That is if we map it ourselves. And we currently don't have the equipment to do anything like that. Says it uses an Android system. So I don't know exactly what that entails. I'm gonna get with Justin a little more about that. And, we'll get back with you on that too. Because I think that's something we could really use to be beneficial to us.
That's a good idea.
Here gutters, got some gutter problems on the building. And does anybody mind if we get cured gutters out here and get an estimate on fixing some of the
No,
gutters?
they're the ones that pointed it out.
Some of the screens are missing.
They saw our gutters.
Our downspouts.
Yeah,
Drop in business, huh?
yeah. Yeah, what we're gonna do, just get a price from
Yeah,
them?
just get a price.
All right. I'm okay with
Okay.
that.
Then we got approval of Reed and Sons pay application number 9. It is $85,593.05.
Yep, I make a motion that we approve that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Police and Brinkman, they got one here. This is for the Community Crossings Grant. It's $1,500 to finalize the drawings and stuff for that.
Well, I make a motion, we approve that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Fine Petter Consulting, $12,400. This is for the water project. It will come straight out of the Okra grant funds. It's for the grant writing services and the overseeing of
I'll make
those grants.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Got that property set aside. You gotta set aside the property up there at the DPW garage or something. Okay.
Minutes, February the 9th. Everybody, Liz, you want to make a statement about the minutes? You had something?
Yeah, well, I just want,
Oh,
it was just at the bottom of page 1 when Juanita was here.
oh,
Um,
make sure.
And I'll get, yeah, just clarify that on your recording, because I think what we were trying to say is that Juanita's building and Kathy's building is the only 2 buildings downtown that has the, they're shut down. And so Juanita wanted to leave the water on so she could water a couple of plants or whatever. So she would get 1 regular bill, not 2 bills. And then Kathy's should get just 1 bill, but they've got the water, it's my understanding, they got the water shut off. So they would be under, what's that called? Well, but it's called something when that shuts down. Oh, tabs, yeah. It's called tabs, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so they would be under that, but maybe because it says the structures in town that were connected, and it kind of needs to say that fall under this type situation where we've got a commercial building. So maybe just listen to that section right there and see what that says. All right. And then
so we're just making a clarification that that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
It's the 2 structures, they get a similar situation.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see any reason to change the minutes on that.
No, just so she can listen to it. If it's good enough, yeah.
You want to make a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, we get the claims. I want to make a motion to approve the claims dated March 9th.
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody want to make a motion to approve payroll for March 9th, dated March 9th?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, we got a reimbursement for Joe Blevins for gas while we was plowing. We just had to put that off next month, if I don't want to vote on that.
Okay.
We'll go to the wastewater credits. We got Mr. Ronald Key up here.
No, if you're not comfortable approving that, that's fine. It's certainly okay for you to do that because you're just being reimbursed.
Okay,
Yeah, that's all.
You're not,
yeah,
you're not approving the contract that you have with them. It's just a reimbursement of expense.
it is.
Yeah.
So if you feel better not, fine, but
Yeah.
if it's thinking that you shouldn't or can't.
Well, I ain't thinking I can't, I just,
Okay. It's certainly not.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all right.
We'll just wait till next one.
We can do it tonight, huh?
Well,
Fine with doing it tonight.
somebody want to make a motion
I'll
to
make a
approve?
motion.
Reimburse Joe $50. I got it
And
tonight.
then the other pieces for the
Oh, yeah. and
camera
cover that.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. I'll second
$9.19
it.
for, parts for the camera.
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Yeah.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, Ronald Key, wastewater, water credit. He had a leak, it was in a crawl space. First response plumbing come out and fixed it. He's asking for a credit of $135.45 total, $52.84 water, $82.61 wastewater.
I'll make a motion, we approve that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We have Bryce Wiggins. He also had a leak in her crawl space. Matt Sanders fixed it. He's asking for a total of $667.40, $250.82 water, $416.58 wastewater.
I'll make a motion, we approve that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And, looks like the, this is our cash reserve, debt reserve.
Mhm.
Looks like we don't have to put any more in it.
Out of wastewater.
For the wastewater. This is for the wastewater.
Sharon, you got any idea about how much that was a month?
No.
Okay.
It's $23.05, something like that.
It's
Okay.
like, it's a sizable amount of
So
money.
that's good. That, yeah, that's
Yeah,
good
it's a
that that's
sizable
full.
amount of money. Something tells me it's like $70,000 or something like that.
That it had to
Big
reach.
rush, yeah.
That's good. So that's
Something like
full.
that.
That was just for
Brian, what
information.
do you got?
I don't have anything.
Nothing? Wyatt in Morgantown. That's the way we like it. We like it.
What are these things, Joe, that Sharon put on
Oh,
their
we'll
desk?
get to those in a second. We do got an ordinance here we can present tonight.
So that's the ordinance that we talked about. So, some customer comes to the building after their bill is 30 days past due,
Mm-hmm.
and is subject to disconnect from water once it becomes,
Right,
we're setting a threshold max
Mm-hmm.
of $20 for them to be subject to disconnection from the water.
Yeah.
Right, so if it's $19.99 or less,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're delinquent, they will not be disconnected. If it's 20 or more, then it'll be subject to disconnection.
And this looks good. So we're going to vote on this next month.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
and let's see, a couple more things here. We got Pierce Field. This is for the gravel over there. So this is $765 where they had to put the gravel, pull all the gravel out of that behind the shop over there.
Yeah.
So we'll be trying to pass this on to Comcast.
The rest of it.
Yep. So it is clean now.
I put a camera through it, there,
Yeah.
RT camera all the way through. We had the video footage, every bit of that pipe.
Yep.
And it showed us 6%, about 30 feet, 6% drop in it.
Yep.
But all the stones were pulled in.
The stone was really making it bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm in.
We'll need a motion to approve Piercefield for $765.
Motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And Brad had to go get some, piece of styrofoam today. He used his card from Barnes and Martinsville for $39.99. Piece of foam to use for forming. So.
I'll make a motion, we reimburse that.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Now, Brad, what do you got?
All right, so, first one, agenda is Mary Brooks, should have started at $325 a month, a week, last week, and she has not had to sit there ready yet. She's paid the 200, usually does.
Yep,
So just make sure, put motion that he's getting paid what he's supposed to be paid.
yep.
Because we asked him last week, where's the rest of the money at? That makes a phone call, right? Not for sure.
Yep, Brad's exactly right. Should have been, his pay should have went to 325, and he got paid 200 this week. So what we need a motion to go ahead and raise his pay to 325
And reimburse.
and reimburse us for last week. Anybody wanna
I'll make a motion that we increase his pay to 325 and pay him for the difference for last month,
Last week.
last week.
Last week. It started in March.
It's a weekly, it's
Yeah.
a weekly cost.
Okay. Okay.
I'll
Yep.
say.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Next thing is, me and Joe have been talking about switching the liquid out for tablets at the lagoon. I'll make sure it's okay for us to start that as soon as we run out of the liquid. It's gonna be, about the same cost, but I believe it's gonna be cheaper in the long run because the liquid, we have to get a second containment. It costs us $2,000. Then we probably get another one. It's coming more. So it's cheaper to go with tablets. We
Yeah,
got to set it for whatever. We've been doing it for years. Let's go back.
I think it's best.
everything's in the ground. Looks like there was one station there that needed repaired.
I looked at it.
Okay, and we do got all the tubes, feeder tubes.
Let's go back to doing that.
Yep. And that's, we just want to make sure that that's okay with Kevin. We want to let Kevin know with IDAM, we're going to do this.
Yes. I talked to Ray about it too. Ray said he was on board with that also.
Yeah,
He said he did have Kyle go liquid, but he understands where we're coming from with containments, so it makes sense to go back.
yeah. It does. Plus, it's easier.
It's not as easy to control as it is the liquid. Liquid's easier to control.
Yeah.
But as long as you stay on top of it. So I've been doing research on it. I don't think it's too bad.
It ain't that bad. Actually, it's supposed to kind of self-adjust with the water flow in, and, so just kind of got to keep an eye
So I just
on it.
want to make sure everybody's going to be going back to town as soon as the liquid's done, because we have
Yeah.
three containers now. So we'll run that out first. It's
Right, yep.
all right, everybody okay with that?
Yep,
Yeah.
I need sand and I also need number 2 stone. So if you guys are okay with that, I need a chunk of stone and chunk of sand. Roughly 800 to 1,000 bucks. But I need the tubes for our new path for the DPW building going up to it. So we can make a path to it, a driveway.
yep.
Get our base going first and we'll fill it in. And sand, always the same. Sand's always the same.
We used to get sand from Brown County. They still,
We're going through,
they used to give it to us.
Lucas.
Here.
We didn't go.
We used to get it from Brown County Waterworks down there. They give it to us.
Okay. Well,
You might check with them.
I had no clue. I'll call.
Yeah, 'cause we got a dump trailer now. We can haul it. Just the sand, not the number 2 stuff.
But
Yeah, check with Justin.
Yep, I'll call Justin.
can we just say that's fine, we're okay with him getting it?
Yeah, we're still okay with getting it, but just check with him on that sand.
All right.
It's their used sand from the filtering stuff down there.
And one more thing, you guys think no, it's fine, I understand. But I like to go back to paper copies. The reason why is every week we still fill the paper time sheet. I mean, do we not? Every week we
For
still.
the 2 hours, or.
2 hours here, it's not talking in here, it's not talking in there. It's always, every week, me and David has to go Monday morning. I don't see a sense of doing it 2 different times. But if you want to keep it that way, keep it honest, I'm fine with it. It's an option.
So is it working? Is your app working?
My app tells me I clock in, and I clock in for lunch, and it's not there by 8 o'clock. It happens almost every other day.
Because Kyle had a lot of problems with it.
Well, David, that's why it's kind of works. David don't have no issues with all of this.
It could be his
2 hours
phone.
here, 2 hours there.
Well, it could be his phone. David does have, his is spot on, but it could be,
Yeah, I'm not for sure. I just, with having 3 guys now, I'd rather just do paper and I'll make if somebody's shooting a car, I don't see it.
is that something every day they're going to fill their time out and
I want to go
you,
out in the morning and then the evening.
and you verify that?
That's just an option. You guys don't feel comfortable, I get the pass, I understand.
I feel comfortable with it. I think it is something probably we have to change, we got an ordinance on that, don't we? Or.
On clocking in and out,
and all that.
or can we do paper?
It's in the, I think it's in the, employment, in the employee handbook, I call it.
Well, I think that I need to make a motion to allow this and to accept the policy and personnel. And then we can actually change it, right, but you can always vote to accept the policy.
Mhm. How do you feel about it, Jeremy?
I think it's okay until we have an issue. As long as
I'll
we
make
have
sure,
an issue.
I have a problem with that. And here's the thing, I ain't trying to be mean, I ain't trying to get on nobody at all. I want to get hours, I'm gonna do what?
Yeah,
I'll look out. I'm just saying, I ain't trying, all you gotta do is drive by the house at 7 o'clock over there,
yeah.
Well, it just makes sense to me to just go back to paper.
I'm fine with it. Do we have an issue? Lee, you got anything?
Now, I just had, you get introduced, and we did, so.
I'd like to, do some new 4th of July decorations downtown. We probably got a little bit of money for promoting the town we can spend and let them share.
Yeah.
Maybe something for the 250th, US anniversary. Maybe try to get something for that.
Pick up fireworks, check.
Yeah. With the council's permission, we'll do some research and
Actually,
I got a,
big banners, like you're saying, like big
banners that go like on a pole. I forget what size those are, like 18 by 30s or whatever those little, things we are.
For a big banner, maybe we got their own strip,
Yeah.
all the way across, like, coming into town.
Well, I don't think we put anything across State Highway. That'd take a permit from,
Can we do flags too, like,
we can't do flags. And maybe,
You should put them on those poles.
I don't think
no, we don't have to have.
because they're on the sidewalk.
Put them on the pole.
Blackland's got the strip and they have all these flags on these poles.
Yeah.
And it looks really good. I mean,
Oh,
they're
I
not
bet.
great big flags.
Yeah,
They're, and I thought that was really.
yeah, that might look really
They got a
good.
little program where you can, get veterans put up there.
I love that.
Put
I've
veterans
seen
pictures
that, I
up on,
love that.
on those signs. I don't know if anybody's families maybe would like to. Or just something like that for, to, and remembers the one of their, the family or something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, the one thing when I talked to Alan about that loan for the garage up here, he said it might be nice if the council would pledge a piece of property for that barn up there, but it's basically the tower, and it's just the whole piece of property's got one address up there. Do we need to pledge to set aside a piece of property up there for a DPW garage? Officially?
Just so it could be, offered as security or for any other reason.
Yeah, just, I guess we can offer it as security for on the building, since we didn't loan it.
Well, we could give him a mortgage on that property.
Yeah,
If he's just wanting a mortgage to secure the debt, he wouldn't necessarily get the property we're borrowing money for.
right.
So, I mean, we have a mortgage here. Did we pledge it?
Yeah, no, I don't think we pledged this, but we purchased it.
We didn't.
Yeah,
I mean, we could give him a mortgage on this property,
right,
if they want some security.
yeah. Okay, it's probably not necessary. Yeah, it's just something he
They
said.
just want security in property they couldn't foreclose on, we wouldn't pay their debt. It'd be a lot easier to just give a mortgage on something that's already defined and set lot.
Right. Because he said it was something I would need to get a legal description of the property on.
Yeah, well, we got that here, so
Right.
I can through that with him.
Okay, all right, we'll let you work through that with him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tell him, we're doing something.
we'll get him something. Okay.
I do have it.
Okay,
So, we gave 5,000 upfront. We did it on the grounds,
for what?
the DPW or grounds.
Yeah, oh, no, that's something else we need to do. I got it here in my notes, yeah. We need to, it's 19,000, ain't it? Yeah, and he's gonna start when? Next week? Yeah, as soon as we get his place ready, the site
He's
ready.
gonna have all. So I have the site.
We will have to approve a payment of $19,000 to get him started.
We don't get one install, correct?
Yeah, it was to secure the metal,
Yes.
so the metal didn't go up before the 26th of February. Yeah. So does anybody want to make a motion to approve a payment for $19,000 to go ahead and get the barn started?
That basically material.
That's basically for the wood packages and trusses and all that.
I'll make a motion to do that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, we talked about IDM's recommendation to MAP. I'm going to check that out. And I talked with Lori about a couple things at the lagoon that we need. We actually have 2 aerators down right now, and they haven't brought them back, have they, Pat? The pond really could use more aeration than what we got out there, and I'm going to talk to Lori about it. It's quite expensive. They're quite expensive. You know, what we really need out there, we talked about $200,000 just to set it up properly. Those are pumps. There's another gentleman that stopped by, and he's got some chemicals, because we've been talking about pumping or dredging the lagoon and getting rid of the sludge, but it's been so expensive, we haven't been able to do it. We do got some money, I believe, left in the sewer project that's sitting there waiting for us to do it. So I'm going to talk to Lori about, it's a process where they put some enzymes in there. I believe they call it bioaugmentation. And then it degrades it down, and then what they have to take out is a whole lot less.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a whole lot cheaper process. It's nickels on the dollar, is what the guy said. So I thought I'm going to take that up with Lori, see if that's something, you know, that we can be affordable. I don't even know what we got left in that project, to tell you the truth. So that's another thing, subject. But that's something we got coming up, and that's all I've got. The council got anything?
I just wanted to mention Brad, he knows more about it, but, because he's on the park board. But Melanie at GMG is going to host another movie night this summer. So I talked to her this week too, and she says she had talked to you, but she's hoping we're kind of do something, maybe coordinate something with the league so that it's before the end of summer when it was so hot. Yeah, and I don't know when season is over, but maybe talk with them and see when. Yeah. Yeah, and what she was saying, just for like, to get more people involved and stuff, maybe have the league really a part of it and involved, and they can advertise as well, and it could be like the end of ball season, something where ball season is a part of the whole plan. Yeah. Yeah. And then, but she's paying for all of that, and she wants to do the advertisement, which I think is great because they're good at that. And then you guys are trying to get a light at the park too, on the play equipment down there at night. And then, and then Ryan, you got numbers for the cameras, didn't you? For down there at that park.
So, to put the cameras down there at the park is about $3,680.29. We got a quote here from Livewire. And to put a camera at the ball court is $2,493.05 at the basketball court.
The only stipulation of the basketball court is that there's additional costs for power and internet there.
Yes.
I definitely think we need to start down at this park. Yeah.
These are
Yeah.
some really good cameras. 3 cameras down there, 180 panoramic cameras.
We could
High
al-
definition.
We could almost
Wow.
put up a different type of camera
These,
at the basketball court, don't you think, Brian? Something that we could,
I talked to Bob Wire about that. They said they took one in and just broke straight down and be able to see everything. They told me, one camera.
I think what would be ideal to tie into our system is that the council should consider maybe partnering with a homeowner over there to use their power and their internet to allow that camera system to communicate with what we already have. That was the great selling point of the LiveWire system is that, you know, we can have as many cameras as we want, and it would all be tied into the server that we already have here that would be right here, instead of having, you know, some sort of weatherhead box or something at the park that we'd have to go watch video from or something like that.
well, in that house right there on the corner, right by the basketball court too, like, they're new to the community. They're really nice people. So it might be something right there by their garage.
I saw somebody right across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, she'd be wearing on.
So what do they need the power for, Ryan?
camera.
So the cameras would basically, but then be at their their house. Well, what I'm saying, if we went across the street, we got to get it across the street, but the one I was telling you,
Right.
they're right there. The fence is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what, I would assume that it's going to be the same equipment that's on that list. I didn't dive deep into it. Well, I couldn't make that meeting, but also I figured the first step would be is if the council would even want to consider, you know, going into a partnership with somebody to do it that way.
Yeah, because this here doesn't include the power setup.
Right.
You know, that's-
Or the internet. Or the internet.
Right.
You know, and getting power to the site and then having some sort of box to house all that stuff and
Yeah.
a meter put down.
Sounds like a lot over there. Well, what if we, because the parks want to develop that eventually. There's probably going to be power down there eventually.
Yeah, how I feel about it is we just worry about the ones that's being active right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the basketball courts, it's close enough for Brian, guys can drive past there and see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people across the street.
Well,
Well, get it built more, I understand, let's get some cameras. But for now, I think we should stick with baseball fields.
And maybe,
I'm over going there finding the dirty stuff all the time.
Yeah.
yeah, we need to post top to that. And maybe some of the neighbors that live right there could actually aim a camera there too, and something happens over there, the officers have somebody to go to and
Sure.
talk to.
Everybody's always free to pay.
Can we go ahead and approve for down at
At this
this
part,
park?
yeah, I don't know why we can't. That's line of sight area, right? And we got power in the little building down there.
That's what you said, right?
We said he has power.
Yeah. So
And what
Yeah.
about the internet?
I believe it uses here,
Okay.
works off our server here, don't
He
it?
said,
Yeah. The other one would require some mini server. So that's just probably something to relay it over here anyway.
Well, if it's that price to get that done, what is that?
$3,680.29.
What are we taking that out of?
Well,
What do we take the other out of? Do you remember, Sharon, for our other
we-
system? Well, just like, what we have in here, everything we got, and
that was just part of the.
the whole building.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, how about if I make a motion that we approve it, with Joe talking with Sharon and finding out which fund that would be best to take that out of. Because if we don't really know the fund, it's hard to do it, you know? Because we've got the funds, it's just which line item are we going to take it out of? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we probably take that out of capital development, though, be my guess. We got somebody in there that will catch Sharon. I guess.
So that's what I'm thinking. Y'all can look at the fund, and see which is the best.
We'll be getting more back.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to get a portion of the property.
Okay.
Okay.
I we didn't budget.
Put some in there for, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not ready. Oh, I mean, you know,
Yeah. Voting for it.
Right.
we've got another thing that we did, and I can't think of what it was.
Yeah, we still own some concrete down here in the park.
Yeah, we
At
did.
the,
Last
bleachers there.
year. No, we have not heard back from the grant yet to
Hopefully
pave the
soon.
path down there. So I did reach out to Jill, but she says she hasn't heard anything. So hopefully we're going to hear something back this month or early next month, I'm hoping. And I hope we get it, because that's, one other thing too, I think it's just for us to start thinking about is all the records over there in the other town hall. That way, if we want to try to put that out to sell that, we can get all of that out of there. And,
Yeah, weather's warming up. We're going to have to do something over
Where do
there.
you want to put them?
well, that's the thing, we need to be, no, we don't want them in this building. There must-
We'll come over.
How so we can get moved out?
Well, some of it will be coming over here, but there's some of it that's probably going to be shredded and done away with. So that's what we need to work through. So we need to find somebody to go through that material. I'm sure they have people that do that. Yeah. So we'll have to do that. No, we haven't voted on the camera yet.
So are you denying? I thought.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I wanted to make a motion to actually approve if it, at that amount, and that's
Okay.
$3,680.29, and Joe to talk with Sharon and take that out of which fund, yeah.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, we'll figure that out, and then this one here, we just wait, let's get a better plan or whatever. Okay, anybody else got anything?
Oh,
Public comments?
Question.
Yes, sir.
I never remember, but when I paid the water bill and stuff in the town,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been in the check. I usually receive a good bank. Because I have a bank mail, it takes several days,
mm-hmm,
things like that.
mm-hmm.
Mainly because we tried to do Venmo for it, and, well, my wife did Venmo, and it happened to up a fine payment, we ended up pulling that money back and things like that. And I don't know who you talk to, it's been a while.
Probably me.
But, like, there's issues with the payment system, not saying shit is good.
There is, there is.
Use it.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to, because it's not a thing, but to try to switch to a different system of collecting payments for the town.
I'm all for that.
And more, because
Mhm.
I know that there's going to be an expense to pay by credit card, debit card, but if we have a system that can accept Venmo and Zelle, and some of those which is more of an electronic direct payment,
Mhm.
those don't have fees on them, just like mail and check. Also, reduces the need to put a check in the drop box, which also can be troublesome at times too. And they were just talking about on the news the other day, how they broke it into their box and stole a whole bunch of checks and stuff that was stuck in their money.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to think of a better way for the town to make it.
I agree 100%. So I guess it's been, not quite 10 years. I remember when Becky Rose worked here, she introduced that payment. and the town council back in the day approved that, and we've been with the same system ever since. But that's one reason why we made this other ordinance, because people were, for different reasons, I feel like some of it is due to that system. People were on the shut-off list when it was just small amounts. So,
And some of it's because of errors.
yes.
And miscalculations and stuff like that. Some of the no fault of it, maybe just declare, there's something wrong with the system. So, or they paid the amount, but they didn't realize there was a fee that came out.
Exactly.
So then now they're short $2, $3, $5 fees. So, to be honest, most banks now have these options for business accounts and things, and for this. You might be able to have the option or something very, very cheap to benefit the use.
I'd like to have as many options as we can.
That might be a very.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
For instance, like this last year, the electronic payment system, maybe they, maybe our in there, would talk with you about it and see if there's anything good to say or offer guidance.
yeah.
Yes. I would love for us to change to something else.
Absolutely.
So I'm all for that. We'll get with Princess Lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that went into the town bank.
And then with the check, like I was doing that with People's State Bank, and it came in late one time, and I got hit with all the late fees. No.
And if you get one of these methods, I use Chase Bill. I love Chase Bill Pay. A lot of times we get these set up, then that Chase Bill Pay will actually be there the next business day.
Yes.
As an electronic transfer, which is fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will look into different options for that, look on upgrading our system. Yes, very good idea.
Excellent.
Thank
Anything
you.
else? All right, is that it? Meeting adjourned.
Well, you running